Hello and welcome back to another episode of LTN Pulse. It's a podcast where we have conversations with high-level volunteers, missionaries, and staff with Love Thy Nerd, where we dig into and talk about what they're reading, watching, playing, and experiencing in nerd culture. LTN Pulse is a part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network. I'm one of your hosts, Michael. I'm a podcast producer, a Twitch streamer, and we're on the day of recording. It is May the 4th, so I do want to extend a May the 4th be with you if you celebrate all year round, like I know many of us nerdy people do.
All year. And on that note, I am Luke. I do not have a cool Star Wars shirt on because I was thinking in the future I don't celebrate all year round, I guess. So my bad. I'm the director of community at Love Thy Nerd. I'm human. I make mistakes. So I'm sorry. MDB is just shaking his head over there. And currently I am playing Overwatch again. It snuck back into my life.
It's Overwatch 2 or 1?
I mean, it's just Overwatch.
Is it all the same now?
Overwatch. It was Overwatch 1, or it was Overwatch, then it was Overwatch 2, and they made you pay for it, and then they turned it free again, and then they're like, nah, it's just Overwatch.
Well, Overwatch 1 was money too when it launched. I know because
that's true.
I bought it because everybody said, all the reviewers said, oh, it's so great to get into, even if this isn't your kind of like shooter game. And it still very much was not my kind of shooter game.
It's not for everyone. I actually do remember that because we sold it at GameStop. That was one of the years I worked at GameStop. We sold it, and it got Game of the Year, right?
Maybe,
if I remember right, it got Game of the Year, and everyone was scratching their heads like, why?
Wow.
But it's fun. My brother-in-law plays it. People in my small group play it. Like, that's why I played Fortnite. It's because my small group was playing it. Now they're playing this. And so they're actually probably playing right now without me.
We need to do special episodes where we have tales from GameStop, where you tell us stories from your year at GameStop, because we know you got to have some.
I mean, I was there on Black Friday, so just from that day, I have stories.
Awesome.
All right, here's one. So a guy just like was standing in line and all of a sudden passed out and collapsed like on one of our like center displays, like that had all the gift cards and stuff. He just kind of like fell over, and we're like, somebody call 911. And then he gets up, he's like, no, I'm fine. And like left. And we're like, should we have kept him here? Like, he just like got up, like apologized and dipped. And then we had to clean it all up. So shout out to that guy, wherever you are.
If you're listening.
That's just one. But enough about me. We have a very, very special guest with us tonight, Mr. MDB, or Captain MDB, as you may see him in the Discord. Not his first time on the Pulse.
Nope.
MDB was on a short episode a couple seasons ago for for a special stream. And so, welcome back, MDB. How are you? Glad to have you back.
We are doing okay, buddy. It is May 4th. It is Star Wars Day. It is, personal national holiday. It's fantastic.
Didn't get the day off though.
My company does not recognize Jedi holidays.
Wow.
Sadly, neither does mine.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
But
thanks for coming back on, man. Super stoked to have you. Tell us, us being the listeners, because we know just everything about you. Not that you knew that.
Okay.
But tell the listeners who you are, what you typically nerd out about, and what do you do at LTN?
Yeah, so I am just your everyday standard nerd. I nerd out obviously about Star Wars. My other obsession currently, as you can see behind me, is Gunpla, and the Gundam anime series. I have, just a few. For LTN, I have been in and around since the beginning. Right now, I am a welcoming guy. So when you get in the Discord, I'm the one that welcomes you and tries to ask you random questions to get you talking to us, because the more you talk to us, more community builds. We love it. And currently working on starting up this bracket thing, which we'll get to later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So over under 100 Gundams.
I counted yesterday, and it's over 230, and I was like, oh. I did not realize we had gotten this bad.
Dude, I was like, I was curious because I have between 150 200 board games, and so I'm like, I wonder if I have more board games or does MDB have more Gundams? And there's my answer.
Yep. I gotta ask, what is your favorite grade to build?
Oh, it's going to be HG. I like it. It's not as complicated as taking a multiple day process, because master grades and perfect grades, that is not a sit down and do in one day. That is to sit down and do in a couple hours and get frustrated and be done. High grades is about a 2-hour quick little process. So yeah, that's my jam.
Nice. Those are probably like 8 inches or so tall, somewhere in that general range.
Yeah, they're somewhere in there. They technically they put on the box 144 scale. Yeah. So this is 144th the size of what it would be in the anime. You're like, oh well, that's a great measurement, but okay.
Yeah,
I know exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Not sizing that up.
Okay,
that's awesome.
That's good. Do you have? I know it's going to be impossible. This is a near impossible ask. Do you have a favorite? Do you have like a top few?
Oh, my favorite, and then this is, it's going to be weird because I'm a 90s kid, so Gundam Wing is what introduced me. But my favorite is Unicorn Gundam. I love the series. I love just the different anime. I love everything about it. It's taking, for Gundam nerds, it's taking the 1 year war and just expanding upon the results of it and how people are trying to live afterwards. And it's just, it makes me happy.
Great series and really dope kit. Like, yeah. Oh man, it's a really sweet model. So yeah, no surprise there.
Okay, so for someone that doesn't know anything about Gundam, my friend, where would you start?
Best place to start, if you want to go from beginning, you got to watch the original 1970 anime. It's going to get you started into what it's all about, which is basically just a big anti-war protest, but with war.
Makes sense.
But the funnest place to start is going to be Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
It was part of that big 90s anime wave that brought in everything with it. And the storyline is very relatable to Americans, and it just looks really cool. Like, it's just awesome.
It's standalone in the universes as well. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to have 5 series of pre-knowledge. You can dive right into Wing and go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I love that.
Yep.
Like it a lot.
It's a classic for a reason. I don't know why I felt like Wing is looked down on maybe in Gundam circles, and I don't know. But I watched it a couple of years ago for the first time in a while, and I was surprised by how much I didn't think I wouldn't enjoy it, but I really, really dug it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got some 90s boy band flair to it, and I get it. It's got some over dramatic to it, but at the same time, it's still just giant robots blowing things up. Let's not get too complicated.
What's not to love?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, Star Wars is just space cowboys
and wizards.
It's just a space western with wizards. That's all it is, and we love it.
Yes. Yeah,
I love it. So speaking of which, terrible segue. You reading anything these days?
Yeah. So I decided a few years ago that my reading list was way behind, and I want to read 36 books a year. And I was like, but that's a lot of books, and that's a lot of finding different things to do. And then I remember, wait, there are Star Wars books, and Star Wars Legends has over 100 books. Yeah. And I was like, I can just start reading that timeline, and my 36 book a year goal will be met, and I don't have to go searching for all these different storylines.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll get there, but until then, I'm on book 50 something, and it's called Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah.
It's about Han Solo and a new individual that's a spy for the rebellion, and they're trying to steal information about the Death Star, I'm not the Death Star, kind of Death Star-y, but we're thinking Death Star 2. So it's a really fun, just
Huh.
Ocean's 11 style book.
Nice. Is Legends, is that's like current expanded universe kind of stuff, or is it previous? Is it like old school expanded universe?
Yeah, it's pre-Disney, anything before 2012.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. The real extra Star Wars.
Yeah, that back when the space wizardry stuff was all out there. Yeah, but no, it's been a lot of fun. It's been, it's hit or miss, but at the same time, it's a universe that I grew up loving, and it's a continuation of just getting deeper into it, and you get to meet, these characters that you may have known and loved since you were 6-year-old. You get to find a new depth to them.
Yeah.
And it's really been a lot of eye opening, and I've enjoyed this so far the past few years.
Yeah. No, that's so smart reading like through that list. Like you said, there's so many stories, there's so many books. You don't have to be like, all right, what am I reading next? And yeah, it's like, who doesn't want more Star Wars? I haven't read a ton of them. I've read some Star Wars extended universe stuff. I don't know if I've read like specifically the Legends series. But that, oh man, that makes me want to start.
Shadows of the Empire. I read that in middle school. Loved it. And then because I was like age appropriate for it around that time, my parents got me and my middle brother, who's just like a year and a half older than me. We read the Young Jedi series. We read. Okay. I remember like most of that. We didn't get all the way through, but the Young Jedi series was great. Really, really good stuff. I mean, especially for like, kind of like Star Wars young adult novels.
Yeah. I read it. It's not Legends, but I read the Bane trilogy.
Yeah, that's Legends.
It is Legends?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, have you read that then?
Yes, I have.
Oh, dude, okay.
But dude, yeah, that is a fantastic series of looking at, how you have a dark side without completely villainizing the villain. I mean, the villain is bad. Don't be wrong.
Right.
But it really does bring depth into the decisions.
Yes. Yeah, I thought it was really good. That one was super well written. And it gave us another cool, like, Sith story. Some more lore. And you do see a lot of, like, similarities with, like, the Jedi as well. It's crazy. It's a good ride.
Yeah. No, I like that back and forth, especially book 2, where you're seeing, the Jedi that are trying to overcome the fact that the Sith War is done, and they think they've completely won, but at the same time, they're kind of slowly figuring out they haven't. And the duality of, them at this point, they're trying not to be worse. They're trying to be peacekeepers, but, can't always be one or the other.
Yep. And then they bring in the Gundams, right? And
sure.
Yeah, I remember that one. Try to fight war with war. Yep, I remember it now. It's like it was yesterday. That's super cool. You said you're on 56?
Somewhere in there. The first few years I've sprinkled in some other books, but yeah, that's about where I'm at.
How many did you say there were?
They're somewhere around 100, 120, somewhere in there.
All right.
So it's quite halfway. A bit. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm looking it up.
While Luke is looking it up, what are you watching these days?
So we just watched the Scrubs, I guess the renewed Scrubs with the adults. And it was absolutely just fantastic and if you're a millennial, it hits you. I mean, it's just the way it is. The way that they deal with the situations and the way you get to see these characters and how they've grown. I really, really enjoyed it. My wife really enjoyed it. And then I'm working her through Full Metal Brother Alchemist because I've been working her into anime. And I have decided, you know what? Here's a show that's heartbreaking. It's going to hurt, but it's got so much heart to it as well, and so much love and caring, and it's got just great lines about how we treat humans. And so she's become pretty attached to it, and we're about halfway through.
Nice. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is one of those like really great anime intro-y series because it's a little long. It's more than a season, like more than 24 episodes, And like you said, like there's so much to draw you into it, beyond the, like, you know, superpowers, essentially, more or less, kind of magic that they have, the alchemy that they're able to use, and, you know, kind of the supernatural elements of it. The story is just so phenomenal and so connecting, about two brothers and what they've been through, what they're going through, what they're trying to do, all the mystery around the world. It's got it all. It's got it all.
Well, yeah. I mean, I keep showing my wife reels beforehand of like, if, you know, do you want this out of your anime? Full Metal Alchemist. Do you want this out of your anime? Full Metal Alchemist. Do you want this out of your Full Metal Alchemist? It's got everything for everyone, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
My list keeps getting longer.
But she's liking it though.
Oh yeah, she's liking it. So we're working through that. We're watching a little bit of One Piece because she really liked the live action. The anime's not bringing her in too much, but I get it. It's a lot.
And so you'll be dead before you finish it. It's too much. It's too much.
Never catch up.
No.
I wonder if they'll ever make a was it like what they did with Dragon Ball Z? Was it Super? That's like abridged. Yeah. If they'll do a One Piece Super where they abridge it down to like several hundred episodes from the 1,000.
Well, they've done that a little bit. So they've put out a couple of movies. They're like, here's the first season in an hour and a half.
Okay.
Like, okay. And then we've taken out all the extras, and so they're fully where they need to do that a little bit.
God, yeah. I would try that. I would try a One Piece movie and like even keep up if it covered all of the series in even like 10 movies. That's doable.
Yep.
1,000+ episodes is that's an impossible task.
It's a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot. I've probably watched 1,000 episodes of something.
Of one show though?
How many episodes? Yeah. Psych. I've watched it in the double digits, and there's over 100 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, they're half episodes. The Amazing World of Gumball is is easily over 100. I did Bleach for a while when it was like, as it was coming out, I made it to like maybe 300. Wow. And at that point I was like, I can't do it anymore.
But like I've not watched like a show that's been on straight for that long. I don't know how my attention span or my commitment to that show would go. Like, like there's from episode 1 to episode 1,000, like so much would have had to have changed. Like, how is that the same show? That's my thought.
You're not correct there, and it comes to the point of like, you know, when the shows come on like that, like I will piece it out. Like, okay, I'm not going to watch brand new One Piece. I'm going to wait for the arc to finish.
Okay,
so I can watch. You know, there are important parts of the arc that I can kind of tell. This episode's going to have this much information. This one's going to have this one. And then there are episodes you like to be like, you have 5 minutes of information. I can skip you. I can cut you out because you're not going to give me anything that I won't need the episode after you.
Interesting. So, I feel like you've got a side gig in creating watch guides for anime.
I don't need any more side gigs right now. You just have to figure it out yourself.
Sorry, it's too late. I already told Coker. He's going to listen to this.
Yes. LTN sponsored anime watching guides by MDB.
No more free time. I have Gunpla to build, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Very true. Very true.
You can, it's just multitask. Next time you're building a Gundam, then just speech to text. There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we know you're watching anime while you watch it, or while you build.
Yeah, but it's Gundam.
Dude, I always have something on if I'm doing something, washing the dishes, cooking, cleaning. That's why I've watched like
background noise to
1,000 times. Yeah. So it's hard to do when you're watching something new. That's why I just rewatch stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, but back to Scrubs. You like that? Like that? Did that wrap, or is that still going?
Yeah. So it was a 9-season startup. It's already been renewed for season 2.
I heard.
But yeah, it took some twists and turns. We've got some characters that, the future didn't work out the way we wanted the future to work out. But the way that they're like, yeah, this is what I expected. This is the way things are going. This is how we handle it. It was just very much an encouragement of, wow, this is, I'm watching real life on a television show with characters I've grown up and loved. And it just, it brings you just that happiness of, man, I'm doing okay. Like, I'm handling it. They're handling it. And, they still got the silliness and the funness. The eagle cannot be done anymore. JD cannot jump on Turk. Turk can't do it anymore. We all must admit when our knees cannot handle the weight of a man piggybacking on you. But I just love the fact that they've kept the characters' heart and how they treat each other, while dealing with, the complications of growing old together, because relationships change.
Yeah.
But they still make it work in how they function with each other, and how they always have, the best idea of the patients in their heart, but also the best way to relate to each other.
That's cool. Yeah, I didn't grow up with it, or I don't know. We've had this conversation on previous episodes. Matt was on talking about watching it when it first dropped, so it's cool to kind of bookend it, get the end of the show with you. But no, that sounds super cool. Like you have piqued my interest. That I like shows that kind of show you real life. Like, this is how life is, but there's a beauty to it, and here's how you can find joy in it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Is that all you're watching these days?
That's about it. That's about all we got time for.
Dude.
Life do be busy.
Bro, don't even get me started. What about, is life too busy to be playing games? You playing anything?
I am playing through Starfield. The newest DLC dropped. It is free DLC, which was nice. So Starfield, for those that don't know, it's essentially Fallout in space. And if you can't tell, I like space. It's just, leave me alone.
Dude, you same. So space over like fantasy every day.
Oh yeah. And don't get me wrong, I like fantasy too. It's just space. Space wins. So it's a really fun game. It's an FPS RPG. You've got crafting, you've got building outposts. My favorite part is building your spaceships. The new DLC brought in a new robot army that you're having to stop from invading the universe. So it's repeatable. Not spoiler alert for the end game. The end game is you start over. You get to keep all your stats and stuff, but you start over and you can replay the whole game however you want. So if you played the whole game as the hero, as the good guy, made all the right decisions, your next playthrough, you can be the bad guy. You can do everything the opposite way and see what the reactions would be. And then third time, all right, I get to play through and I get to be the middle guy. Maybe I'm good, maybe I'm bad. I don't. It's all up to you. And I've really liked that replayability of it's not just the same story. It's the story how you choose to play it this time. And that's been a fantastically replayable game for me. And the DLC was pretty fun.
Yeah, I've heard people say that like the game doesn't really become the game until round 2.
Right.
Like that's when it really not opens up. That's not the right word, but like you're really digging into the meat of it round 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really enjoyed that game.
Same.
I've never beat a Fallout game. Never beat it because I'd get sidetracked. I'd do I'd build my settlement. I would do all the side quests. I never found my son in Fallout 4. He's still out there. It was obviously spoiled for me, but I would get sidetracked and I'd put hours and hours into the game and then just be like, I'm like, I'm burnt out. Starfield, like I put in some serious time to the side quests and stuff.
Mhm.
I beat it, and then it's your typical like, oh, do you want to start New Game Plus? But like that, like when you get to, you know, playing Spider-Man or playing one of these games, like you get to the end, it's like, oh, you could do New Game Plus where you start over, but you've like learned all this stuff. You get to keep your gadgets and like you could make it harder or whatever. It's like, okay, cool, I'll do that. But that's kind of it. It kind of takes you out of the immersiveness of the game. And it's just like, oh yeah, I'm playing a video game.
Mhm.
Starfield, it's part of the story. So exactly what Michael was saying, like you start over. That's like when the game really starts. It's true. Like they put that in the story of like how you start over, and it builds into your character. So yes, you can make all these different decisions, but you have the knowledge of like, this was my past life essentially, and now I'm going to choose different things because I know what would happen here. And that literally blew my mind. I loved that. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was the big bad for a while.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a way you can like fast forward through the story as well. You can like basically just skip to the end to kind of just like build up reputation and stuff. And so I did that, and then I was just like super evil. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Doing the
And
bad
then I
guy
was just-
run is always a good time.
Yeah.
It's always fun to do that. Like in Mass Effect 3, doing the like the jerk run where you're just
Yeah.
like the meanest person you can be, like choosing the mean option every time. Yeah.
I had another save where I was just living my best like space cowboy life. Like
There you
every option I could choose where I could just be like a space outlaw. Yeah. I had a cowboy hat.
Nice.
It was awesome. Man, I have to return to that game. That was so good. How many times have you beat it then?
6 or 7. I've got 30 hours in the playthrough I'm in, because I'm always like, I could start another playthrough. Where I'm like, why? I'll just beat the game and start over.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm 30 days in. I apologize. I'm 30 days into this playthrough over the past 2 years. So like I said, it's a lot of fun, because every playthrough, you're going to run into a new side story you've never found before, or you know, there are questions you haven't asked or missions you haven't done. There's always more to find in that game, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you discovered any strange worlds?
So the weirdest one is there's a planet with reanimated figures from history, including Franklin D. Roosevelt, Genghis Khan, and Cleopatra, as well as Jack the Ripper, Amelia.
I never
It's like,
discovered that.
it's this program that, you know, these scientists created on the idea of, you know, we can clone people now. So what if we brought back these great figures from history? Can they, you know, fix the universe and all its problems? And they all hate each other. So they've created 3 factions, and your job is to A, pick a faction to support, and then B,
of course,
go to the place that created them and be like, all right, do we want to free these people and let Genghis Khan roam free in the galaxy? Or do we want to be like, no, this is a really bad idea, shut it all down?
Interesting.
So I have let Genghis Khan go once. It did not go well for the galaxy. And I've let Franklin D. Roosevelt just keep everybody there, and because he's aware we shouldn't leave this compound. And then the best option still seems to be, all right, everybody, we're done.
Yikes.
So, it's a weird story, but a fun story.
Yeah,
it's strikingly similar to the premise for the TV show Clone High cartoon series. Anybody's ever?
Nope.
It's a bit of a deep pull. It was like a 12 episode run on MTV in like the early 2000s, I want to say. It actually has a pretty
like it.
Pretty surprising amount of the Scrubs cast as characters. recurring or like popping in and out. But if you can find, they did a reboot of it. Like they did a season 2 on like Hulu or Netflix. It wasn't very good, but season 1, it's hilarious. And also the theme song written by a dude or a band, LTN Pulse, so good. Fantastic indie rock group.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, that is just from the title, I assumed it was MTV from the early 2000s.
Yeah. Do yourself a favor and just look up the intro on YouTube. The entire series is probably on YouTube or something, but
I
just
bet.
the intro is worth just looking up and checking out.
I'll check it out. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch MTV, so
I only found out about it in college, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yep. You can do whatever you want in college.
What else are you playing?
Yeah.
I'm hoping this weekend to start Ghost of Yotei. I've had it since Christmas, and I just have not had the time to sit down and play that deep of an RPG. Ghost of Tsushima was fantastic. I played through it on the PS4 version. Then when I got a PS5, I got the remastered, and it was just the storyline is fantastic. The moral choices and how it affects you, and you made this choice back, maybe 20 hours ago, but how you react to it is still present in like just your everyday interactions. So I really like how they laid out that story, and I'm really excited to get the second chance at what these creators can do. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. One of my 9th grade students just finished it a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Have you played it?" I was like, "No, I need to." And he's like, "No, you're going to. This is your next game. Stop playing Starfield and play this." And I was like, all right.
Stop beating Starfield for the 30th time.
Stop being fun.
No. Yeah.
Yotei it's phenomenal. It's so good. It's Sucker Punch did a fantastic job again. Like, I don't even want to get into any details or anything about it. It's great. It's really, really, really good.
All right.
One of my
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I'm excited for it.
So unfortunately I never beat the first one. But I did when I first soon after I like dove into LTN back in the COVID times. That's when Matt Warmbier was playing through the first one, and on stream, and there was a death count, and it was fantastic because it was very high number.
Matt Warmbier, what?
Yeah. What? Him dying a lot in the video game never would have happened.
Never would have happened. No.
Someone brought it up. We need it in his current playthrough of Mario Sunshine.
Yes. Yes. I support this. We'll just start it off at like, I don't know, 100 just to give it a good,
it's probable a little low, amount. But okay.
A little, yeah. We'll be very generous to him with a very low estimate.
Yeah. Well, we'll just hire someone to go count all his deaths in all the VODs.
You've got an intern, right? You just have the intern.
Yeah. His name's Chat. Yeah. Anyway. I bet I could actually. I'll have him do it. We'll see.
Okay.
Here, force watch, or I'm forcing this robot to watch Matt stream for 400 hours, and then
that's when AI gave up on it.
Yes, that's what got us Skynet. That's the thing that triggered it finally.
No, that's what stopped it. It's just like I want nothing to do with this anymore. Yeah. Like this, I couldn't break 3 hours of watching this.
For real, I want to talk more. I would love to talk more about Ghost of Yotei, but I don't want to spoil anything about it. Like that's like it's that good. And I don't even know where I would begin to get into certain things. Like it's different, but the same. Like in all of the right ways that like, oh, this doesn't feel like Ghost of Tsushima again. It feels like Ghost of Tsushima, but different and new and fresh and like in a way that doesn't detract from the first one.
Yeah.
So, if you're not a perfectionist, a completionist, and you got to find all the things to do all the things, you will not be disappointed. And that's from somebody I'm not a completionist, but certain storylines that I did track down or side quests that I did follow, like the payoffs were really, really good. So I think some things are a little more streamlined compared to the way they were in Tsushima. So you can tell that they learned things from Tsushima and implemented like quality of life improvements and stuff like that in Yote. So, yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I'm ready for a hack and slash, and man, they know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Erika Ishii. I played it in Japanese because it's a game that takes place in Japan, but Erika Ishii did a phenomenal job as the main character, whose name is brain fart escaping me right now.
That's a weird name.
Yeah, right? Brain fart escaping is super strange for this traditional Japanese game, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Odd.
I mean, it worked for him, right?
I guess. Wow, that's not where I expected it to go, but
I can remember the voice actress's name, and that feels more important. I don't know.
That's probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll believe you. Maybe it's only on PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Yep. PlayStation exclusive.
Yep.
They don't play nice. It's okay.
Sony's done, I think Sony has announced that they're not doing any more PC releases of their exclusives as well. So it's going to be locked in on 5.
I guess I'll never play a PlayStation game again. I had a PS5 and then I just never played it.
Like an idiot.
You know.
I'm
sorry.
You could have just kept it as a paperweight and waited for the right game. I mean,
or sold it for a profit. Like, sold it for more than you bought it for.
True, because they went up.
Yep.
Anyways, we don't need to talk about that and my financial decisions. That would be my second nerd card that was taken away from me today, probably. The first of which, because I haven't watched the Mall series yet on Disney Plus. I know. I'm the worst Star Wars fan ever.
It's pretty good. We can just say you're waiting till you can stream all of it because it's all out now. So you don't have
that's what I heard. So final episode came out on Star Wars Day. So if I'm not playing Overwatch tonight, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Cool. Well, see, you were watching something else. Now it's over.
Yeah, we started that Sunday after I filled out the thing.
Oh, nice. Hey, I mean, you can say whatever you want.
Don't do that,
oh, man. Cool. And that's it? That's all you're playing then? Starfield and
that's it. We are waiting. We are waiting for Assassin's Creed 4 remake, which favorite game of all time.
Dude.
Super excited for.
Yeah.
I'm great. I'm ready for the streamline. Like I like the office missions in the original because we were still trying to tell the story of the Animist.
Yeah.
We have moved past that in Assassin's Creed. And that's okay. We don't have to have it, but I'm ready for a streamlined, beautifully written Edward Kenway story. I love the voice actor, Matt Ryan. I've met him. Yeah. He also played my favorite comic book character, Constantine. He is just a really cool dude. And I'm super excited to be a pirate again on the high seas. Dude. And it looks so beautiful.
It really so does. Awesome. Oh man. Yeah. We talked a little bit about it with Kyle on the last episode, and we're looking forward to that one big time. Mm-hmm. That was so good. Yep. When that dropped, it was just, what year did that come out?
2013 or 14. I think it was 13 because it's the year I got married.
That feels right. Hey, me too.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's my anniversary.
Oh, congratulations. 13 years. Not bad.
Yeah. Pretty good run so far. Pretty good run. We were going to do it on May 4th for May the 4th because we're big Star Wars fans, but that was a Saturday and May 5th was a Sunday. And anybody who knows anything about getting married, Sunday is a lot cheaper of a day to get married on than Saturday.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
So we're like,
Hey,
yeah,
so
we'll
there's
finish.
apparently an EP called Black Flag that came out in 1981.
You mean the band?
I saw
The band
Or-
Black Flag had an EP.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it had, yes, that the band Black Flag. My bad. Yeah, so original Black Flag game release date.
Just search
was
Assassin's Creed 4 and then go to the Wikipedia.
Just
And then you can see
2013.
October 29th. 2013. It came out
2013 Game of the Year.
PS3.
As it should have
Came out on
last-
Wii U, on
Yeah.
Google
The
Stadia.
Wii U?
Yeah.
Google
They
Stadia.
They brought that
Yeah.
thing out on
Whoa.
everything.
Yep.
What's that one like independent console thing that Bubba kickstarted? And
Was it Ouya?
yes,
Yeah.
I did it too.
Ouya.
I did it
Did you
too.
really?
I did it too. Hey,
Dude,
Ouya got us Towerfall. And for
Hey.
that, I will never feel bad about.
dude, you need to tell Bubba, or like he needs to listen to this episode
There are
because
dozens of us.
there's dozens of you for real, dude.
Yeah, I believed it. I believed the hype back then too. I would be embarrassed by it, but like, I mean, it was $100 that, you know, was not well spent, and that's life sometimes.
Do you have nerd cred if you haven't backstarted something like Kickstarter that didn't launch? Like, let's just be real.
Hey, I mean, I got it. I
Yeah,
don't know
it-
where it is, but I got one and
technically
two
launched.
controllers.
Is it?
Like,
Okay.
it was a thing. It was just not a good thing.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
played
I didn't know if they
Towerfall
were-
super great. That ran really, really well. And my wife and I had a ton of fun. And then we had even more fun when it came out on PS4 and we played it there. But yeah. Yeah. Bubba, we'll chat Ouya survivorship later.
Yeah, and Black Flag was not on the Ouya.
No.
But,
That's how you knew it wasn't going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But I'm looking forward to it as well. That might be a good stream. Oh, dude, it was so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's on my top 5. It's such a great game. So it's soon, I think.
July 9th, I believe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot sooner than I thought.
July 9th. Yep. I got anything going on in July?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
right.
Boss, I need the month off. Thank you.
By
Yeah.
the way,
I have she shanties to sing while I sail the Caribbean. It's fine.
Yes, dude.
you
yes.
ain't wrong.
Oh. Now
Well,
I
speaking of
can't
things
stop thinking
going
about
on
pirates.
in life,
Yeah.
what's going on in your IRL world? What do you got coming up?
So I am getting ready for our high school youth camp for church, where I'm going to be, taking PTO to sleep on a piece of cardboard with a bunch of smelly ninth grader guys.
Dude, brag.
Yeah, super excited about this. We'll be bringing a bag of deodorant specifically for them. You will wear this. You want a girl to talk to you? Put this on.
Yeah.
So, but it's a great time. It's a great week to just kind of, get away from technology, get away from
Yeah.
distractions, and just grow together in fellowship. And I've got a pretty good lesson building up. Me and one of the older elders are going to be teaching it. I think we have a great dynamic of creativity and scripture knowledge. So it's gonna be a great week. Tiring, but I really am looking forward to it.
A braver man than I.
Dude, I used to work a summer camp for like 11 weeks straight.
11 weeks is a bit much.
Dude. Whew.
Might have been 12.
I don't know how.
Yeah. Dude, I don't either. Like, seriously. Like, I mean, I was in college, but like looking back, it was like led by adults. there were people my age now running the camp, and it's just like you're going from like 6 a.m. to midnight every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? How did anyone do that?
Dude. Yeah.
It was
And
awful.
survive and mm-hmm.
Yeah.
12 weeks
Like-
in summer without AC just does not sound like a rational human being.
It was a fancy camp. We had AC.
Okay.
Some of us did. The young like pee-wee campers, they all slept in tents or teepees actually. So they didn't get AC, but there were like cabins and stuff that had AC eventually. So
Okay.
Eventually.
the older privileged kids
Yeah.
and family campers. Oh, but that's cool, man. I don't think I knew that you were doing that. So awesome.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We'll be
it's gonna,
praying
it's
for
gonna
you.
work. I get to be van driver. I've already picked playlists of music older than the 2000s, or older than 2010. I'm like, you are all getting a musical education this week.
Yes.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely. Anything else going on in life?
Not much. We're planning on doing Chattanooga Comic Con this year. We might
Nice.
do a little volunteers because the city I currently live in. We might do a little bit of volunteerism there.
Nice.
Because it's not a very big con. It's not a very it's a growing city, but it's not a very big city yet.
Sure.
So
What are you talking about? Talking about the Noog? No, the
Yeah.
Chattanooga's great. I love Chattanooga. My wife is from Chattanooga.
The new.
that explains it. Okay.
The Noog. Yes, that's what I call
Yeah.
it at least. She
So,
loves that.
and
Let me
only
tell
you
you.
call it that.
Yep, that is correct.
That is
And I
100%
will
correct.
continue to call it the Noog for as long as I live.
Mm. Yeah, so we're excited to work with that, and kind of see the nerd culture, because it's like I said, it's growing. It's definitely getting up there. It's just not quite big enough as you would think a city of 600,000 would be yet.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I like those small cons, man. Like you've been to some of the big stuff with you've been to Gen Con and that, and that's ridiculous. You have no time for any fun. But like the small local stuff, man, where you get to like stop and talk with the local artists and like actually talk to people and make friends and that are in your town. That stuff, I like those small ones. We're actually I'm doing one in Louisville towards the end of the year. I'm really looking forward to. Just kind of taking it easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, man.
Yeah.
What's before we wrap things up, I want to, and you mentioned at the top of the show, I want to talk about this, but what's going on in LTN? Like, what are your future plans to take over? I mean,
so somebody in this podcast said, "Hey, do you want to do a chicken sandwich bracket during the NCAA tournament?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can find time to do a chicken sandwich bracket." But what it turned into is, this has been something I've noticed on Facebook pages and a couple other social medias. Is people are really starting to get into this idea of ranking just random things. But in the LTN sense, we're like, we can make this into a community building conversation.
mm-hmm.
And with the first chicken sandwich bracket we saw, we had a lot of conversation, and it was really friendly banter. It was just discussion, and it led into more talking about your day and talking about what's going on, and just community building. And that's, as that success has worked, we're kind of like, it was fun. It was a silly idea, but we can make this work for in our favor. So this next month, we're going to be doing one on space sci-fi, which I did not pick. I put it out there as an option. There was a poll. There was a whole poll, and it won, but based on the virtue of a coin flip, because it tied with sci-fi fantasy books, or I'm sorry, just fantasy books. So we may look at doing that one in June. But the idea is that we'll have, matchups every day of, space franchises from video games, movies, TVs, maybe some books, whatever series it is, and just, allow people to discuss why they like this one today, So we may have, say, Serenity against Battlestar Galactica one day, and people get to say, this is what I liked about the Serenity series. And this is what I really liked about the Battlestar Galactica series, because they're two different options spectrums.
Oh yeah,
but they're both have their merits. And what we've seen is we don't really have any anger or animosity. We just have talking about why you love this, which is what LTN is all about.
Yeah. Yeah. The chicken sandwich thing just came about because I believe because of MDB, just people popping in the Discord, and that's his like first question. How do you feel about chicken sandwiches?
Hey, it's a great way to weed out the bots.
It's true.
That's a really great point. Yeah. I like that.
Until they're going to catch on. They keep joining our server, and then we're like, wait a second. Humans like talking about chicken. And then they're going to adapt.
And then we'll know that they're bots based on their response.
That's right.
Oh. We could work with that. But yeah, it was super fun. Like, you kind of took it to the next level. I was like, hey, let's just do something funny for March Madness. And yeah, it ended up going really well. People like really enjoyed it. I saw some activity in the Discord, some people that don't normally chime in, but people are very opinionated about chicken sandwiches, or just, opinions in general.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A won. I don't know if that's the official stance of LTN.
It's at least the stance of the community. I'm sorry.
It's at least the stance of the community that voted.
It's almost a little too on the nose that God's Chicken won the bracket.
Hey,
I now I'm thinking it's rigged. Now
I'm a fan of Popeyes. I mean,
I know Popeyes goes hard in circles in Love Thy Nerd. There's a strong Popeyes community. I am a North Carolinian now, Bojangles initiate. So that's where my allegiances lie. Though I know Bojangles isn't available in lots of places across the country. So
yeah, and that's when we talked about that. The food one did great, but we are a nerdy server, so we want to focus on our nerd stuff. And food is so regional. This next one we're going to expand to 32 options. Like, we're going to make this bigger and better.
Oh, nice.
But when you think about it, are there 32 restaurants that everybody in the United States has access to? Within an hour or two of them. That's going to be
or
very
has
limited.
Even been to all of them.
Yeah.
So that's very limited. So we may go back to food eventually, but we may just go with like types of food or something like that. But I think within the space that we're seeing, topics that people are passionate about will be a lot of fun. And I think it'll get a lot more. Some of the people are just lurking. They're going to be a lot more interested in what's going on, and maybe interact and be like, yeah, this is something I really like. And all of a sudden 5 people that haven't check it but don't speak. Hey, I really like this too. Let me chime in. So we're excited for that kind of interaction with it.
Yeah, it's super fun. I can't wait to see how many Trekkies versus Star Wars fans there are. Because that is going to come down to that.
Yeah,
we're going to try to avoid that happening early, but you know what? I don't know if I want that to be the final. Like, I don't rig this, but I do kind of look at it and be like, what would be a good final? And if that's the final, like, is it really the final, or are we just continuing an age-old argument?
Yeah. I mean, you hope something like Firefly or Battlestar Galactica, like you said, would make it a little, further down the way. Both really, really strong showings.
Yeah.
The Expanse. Whew, I put that up against just about anything in that list. So
was that in our list? I think you put that in the list.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about expanding to 32. Really is. There's so many sci-fi things, so many, and we want to represent as many people as we can. So this really, it may be limited to space on this one, but next time when we're looking at fantasy books, 32 different series. Somebody with, this is my favorite that only has a few hundred people following it. We're going to find it. We're going to put it on there. They're going to be really excited.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we're going to go super niche and do the bracket for Star Wars Legends books. Have 150 to 200 entries.
I'm not asking you what. Look, I'm going to tell you, you have to read your Bible before you have to read Star Wars Legends. All right. There's only 66 of those books. Read that
It's
first.
way easier.
Nice. That, I mean, honestly, when you put it in that kind of terms, like, oh yeah, no, that is so much more feasible.
When you put it that way, oh man, I love it. Dude, MDB, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being on the Pulse and just being a part of LTN.
Yeah.
Happy to have you in the community. Like, it's been great. Like the few times we've gotten to hang out IRL at like LTN Con and different things.
Yeah. LTN Con, Gen Con was always fun, you know.
Our next one, we got to have like a cook-off. I'm like bent on doing a like LTN cook-off at like our next meetup.
We can do it.
Because I asked Matt on his stream who he thought the best LTN staff chef was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What are your specialties? What are the specialties we have on order here?
I mean, it's got to be something off the grill. I mean,
yeah.
Whatever you can get off of that, I'd say.
Because Luke, I know you're the Blackstone, right? Blackstone?
Yeah.
The griddle master.
So like it came up because I had smoked a pork loin and made some Cubanos on the Blackstone. So it was like a smoker Blackstone combo. Yeah. And so that's kind of unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, it's both outdoor grills. It counts.
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, all right, what am I going to do for a cook-off? Because I would want like the dream. Well, I don't need to take time talking about this, but it would have to incorporate like the smoker, the Blackstone, a charcoal grill, and an outdoor deep fryer.
There you go.
All of them.
I mean, just Americana fare food, burgers, hot dogs,
smoke my own bacon,
all that kind of stuff.
Smash burgers.
There you go.
Fry up some Oreos,
thin crispy fries.
Fry
up some Oreos, fried butter. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
we can make this happen.
Make a really good aioli.
Oh
yeah.
MDB hates aioli. If you want to debate that, we can talk about it in the Discord because we had that whole debate as well.
Love it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, thanks for being here. Been a pleasure having you on, and I love, dude. I said last episode was our nerdiest episode. I think this got pretty nerdy with Gundams and anime and all the Star Wars books. That's, I don't know.
There's a reason we know how to love that nerd.
Well, yep.
That's why we do it. Yeah.
And then, I guess we could have a bracket of the best Pulse episode.
we can make it happen.
Once we hit 64 episodes, we'll do
a full NCAA 64 tournament. Wow.
Yep. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Before I just keep wasting anyone else's time, we'll wrap this up. So appreciate you being here, MDB. Appreciate you, the listeners, being here, listening to us. If you like what you heard and you want to see our beautiful faces and MDB's beautiful rainbow room with all his Gundams and his beautiful beard, join us on YouTube, lovethynerd.com/YouTube. Find us there. Catch the video version. If you have a Roku device, find us on the Glue Network, GLU, God Loves You. You can just stream LTN content on repeat, just like have it on in the background, you name it. It's a great place to just catch all of our stuff. You can shuffle through it all. We're on there, one of the top stream channels on Glue. So check that out. If you want to join us in just the nerdy talk, if you want to share what you are reading, watching, playing, and experiencing, come join us in the community. Be a part of this bracket coming up. Join us in Discord, lovethynerd.com/Discord, or find us on Facebook. I believe it's facebook.com/lovethynerd or just search Love Thy Nerd on Facebook. You'll find us. But both places are great places to just jump in, share what you're nerding out about. We just did a whole revamp of the Discord. So you can join for the first time, find all the things you want to talk about and have access to those. And all the things you don't care about, you don't have to talk about those things because you won't even see them. So super streamlined, great place to just hop in and you'll find exactly where you need to be. We just opened up an anime channel that I suppose we didn't have before. And then we started it and MDB just started the conversation with some hot takes of what the greatest anime is. So join us on the Discord. MDB will welcome you in along with the rest of our team. And last but not least, if you are interested in partnering with us in any way, shape, or form, you could go partner financially at lovethynerd.com/partner, lovethynerd.com/volunteer if you want to be like MDB here and volunteer in our online spaces, or just poke around the website. Like you'll find other ways to partner with us you can write, create content. Like there's so many things to do. So find us on our website. And I think that's it. We did it. I've been one of your hosts, Luke.
And I've been Michael. And we've been joined by Michael D. Brown, the MDB, Captain MDB. And thank y'all for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
Hey, if no one else tells you this, remember it's true. Jesus loves you, nerd. Bye-bye.
Bye now.